You may have not found a piece of Eden, but this material is invaluable. Look. It says the London Assassins had found a shroud.
The Shroud of Eden is supposed to heal even the gravest injury. If the Assassins had found something like this, surely Father would have known.
There must be something we're missing.
Something only we can see. These look like directions. Are you coming?
Fieldwork is not really my speciality.
We found a clue to a precursor object. Don't you want to follow it?
Put that way, one can hardly refuse.
That's it.
Do you know, I think this map may be taking us to the king we mentioned.
Henry? The pirate?
Master Assassin and Pirate, yes.
How much do you know about the Shroud of Eden?
It's said to heal the sick. Popular myth is that it brings people back from the dead, but the assassin records say that's not true. I've never heard of one being in London, though. Do you really think Edward Kemwe could have found one?
He traveled extensively, so it's possible. But if he did, he kept it a closely guarded secret.
But if it's true, what a find it would be.
Indeed. I'm eager to find out myself. It's surprising that you haven't already searched the Kenway house.
Edward's son, Haven, joined the Templars. When he died, the house passed on to Haven's sister.
And in all your time in London, you didn't go and have a look around? I think this is it.
I think you're right. Look.
I'll be in the study. I don't want to be interrupted unless you have news of the lost notebook.
That makes getting in a challenge.
You still intend to enter?
If this is a Templar stronghold, it won't get any easier. But don't worry. We'll stay well away from Miss Lucy. Shall we? Can you check over there?
Of course.
Another assassin artifact.
Something from Edward Kenway's time.
This should belong to the assassins. That looks interesting.
Still nothing here, same as last time.
Miss Thorne is quite the collector. I wish Father could have seen this.
What are we looking for?
I'm not quite sure.
What do the Templars not see?
Something only we can.
This piano is beautiful.
Do you play?
No, I wish I could. I love the sound. You?
A little. Enough to pass as a genteel young lady if I need to.
I would love to hear you play if the opportunity presents itself. Not enormously subtle, is it?
Clearly Kenway had a strong sense of spectacle.
This is incredible.
The history of the London Assassins. Bolt holes, vaults, a hidden key. This is it.
You say you heard music? There was no opening there before.
It's closing!
Yes, I can see that. Help me block it.
We need to find another way out.
You two, try to find if there's another exit.
An entire vault, filled with assassin history, left behind once again.
We'll just have...
Onward!
Mr. Frye, I trust that you had a productive meeting with Mr.
Oh, yes, we had a most wonderful chat. I found out the man behind Starrick's soothing syrup is John Elliotson.
Dr. Elliotson. I haven't heard that name in a long while. He was a brilliant heart specialist until he became obsessed with phrenology and mesmerism. It ruined his career. Well, how shall we proceed?
Oh, with all respect, Mr. Darwin, I believe I should proceed alone. After all, we wouldn't want to attract any unwanted attention.
Sounds very wise. Good luck, my boy. Oh, and Mr. Frye, should you find yourself with any free time, please do call on me.
Mr. Frye.
Someone get him! Surrender! Let's sweat that! He'll falter soon! He's back! Watch out! Are you?
Where would I find the doctor? Ah.
Well, as you've just witnessed, the application of too much pressure can sometimes result in unexpected outcomes. Unfortunately, it appears I've ruined the organ. Send up a cadaver.
At once, Dr. Elliotson.
I don't care about your ethics, and I care even less about your damn patience. Now hand over your keys.
What are you doing?
Haven't you heard? You're fired. Now bugger off.
how to do it.
While we are waiting, I shall resume my discourse on phrenology, the only true science of the manifestations of mind is no longer a pervasive phenomenon. Yet, as we have previously, when rigorously practiced, allows us to discover each criminal solution of the other. Teaches us how to not only identify, but also how to measure the mental faculty.
Let's have it!
Despite the specimen's violent reaction, is nothing less than the undeniable effectiveness of the medicine of tomorrow. You have just witnessed is nothing less than the undeniable effectiveness of the
Where do you think you're going?
Trapped in here. Is there anybody out there?
What's the matter?
Oh, young man, help. I must speak with Miss Nightingale at once. One of the brutes stole my key, and there's no one around. I can't get out of here. Dr.
Stole your
Elliotson
key?
cannot be
Don't
allowed
go
to
anywhere.
continue his
I
experimentation.
might be able to do something.
I must speak to Nurse Nightingale.
This specimen's overdeveloped organs
She will know what to do. Oh, quite. Thank you, sir. Well, you're... Go on now, sir. I will wait here.
What you have just witnessed is nothing less than the
Dr. Elliotson. Dr. Elliotson cannot be allowed to continue his experimentations. You have my gratitude, sir. I shall inform Miss Nightingale that I'll not be working for this asylum ever again.
The science of mind teaches us how to not only identify, but also how to measure the mental faculties of a patient. For instance, this specimen's overdeveloped organs found on either side of the lower back of its head. The protuberances previously established the correctness of case records and medical
Something wrong?
I don't think I've seen it before. No mercy!
I hope you enjoy hard beds and cold cells. Oh, blimey, hold him down, will you? What's wrong with him? Do I look like...
He's not supposed to be here! I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, sir. But you aren't allowed in here. I'm afraid I must ask to leave.
Oof.
I'm sorry, sir. But you aren't allowed in here.
Here it is, Doctor.
We will continue our experiment shortly. In a moment, we will compare the brains of our two specimens. And since both specimens had a propensity towards violent behavior, we should see similar protrusions in specific parts of their brains. Corpses do not have boots.
No, for the love of God, don't kill me!
At last it ends. Yet I can only think of beginnings. A better tomorrow, forged with the blood of visionaries.
All I see is the blood of a lunatic.
Do you truly believe murdering an old man will stop humanity's great architect? Crawford Starrick has a glorious design for mankind.
Designs are meant to be broken.
You're a child. A child who believes it can solve all the world's woes with a flick of a blade. Have you ever pondered the consequences of your actions, Jacob Frye? Or did your father teach you nothing?
Trespasser! Stop! Get the intruder! Keep an eye on Hey, you! Hold it!
I'm not in trouble.
I've got a clear shot at his head. You're too slow. I'm thirsty. I need a drink.
Elliotson expired, and soothing syrup production has ceased?
outrageous!
Frye intends to endanger all of London at the hands of the mob.
Or perhaps it doesn't intend much of anything at all.
Thank
It's
you,
simply content to dice with our lives.
The asylum is shut up. Medical care throughout the city is in disarray. He cannot understand the consequences of his actions. The man is clearly an anarchist!
Gentlemen. This tea was brought to me from India. By a ship. And up from the harbor to a factory, where it was packaged and ferried by carriage to my door. Unpacked in the larder and brought upstairs to me. All by men and women who work for me. Who are indebted to me, Crawford Starrick, for their jobs, the time, the very lives they lead. They will work in my factories, and so too shall their children. And you come to me with talk of this Jacob Frye, this insignificant blemish who calls himself assassin? You disrespect the very city that works day and night so that we may drink this miracle, this tea.
I'm nearing the end of my research. Our beloved London shall not suffer such a bothersome fool for much longer.
And what of the sister I've heard of, Miss Frye?
Miss Frye shall be gutted. Soon enough. Delicious.
Sorry to interrupt, Initiate. Thought you'd like to know that Sean and Rebecca got away from Otzoberg. Berg runs a unit called Sigma Team. Violet DaCosta is his tech support. They've been hunting and killing assassins for a long time. Thank God you're all right.
Oh, tish tosh. It'll take more than a Templar super soldier to end the glorious saga of Sean Danger Hastings.
I was talking to Rebecca.
Right. Anyway, Berg's presence confirms it. The Peace of Eden is in London.
The Initiate's data sync suggests it's the Shroud.
The Templars seem to want it pretty bad all of a sudden. They must know something we don't.
The only thing we know is that we can't go up against Sigma Team alone.
Leave that to me. In the meantime, keep a low profile. Let the Initiate continue to sync the data.
A letter? For me?
Owning the railway wasn't enough. Now Starrick has bought an omnibus company as well. I suppose he wants to control the neighborhood's workers and keep them under his thumb.
Pearl Attaway is Starrick's competitor, is she? Perhaps it's time I went into business.
And Miss Frye, what are your plans?
I studied the history we recovered from the Kenway Mansion's hidden room. I'm off to a certain monument.
A letter? For me?